Hi, I'm Luke.
And I'm Paul.
And this is our 1971 Chevelle.
So, what you're probably thinking now is 2 more morons on the TV. But what we're going to do is show you how these morons are going to take something that looks almost stock on the outside and make it go really, really fast. So, if you want to join us in our journey, we would love to have you. Trim back in that angle a little bit. Go from there, but I like it. It's getting there.
Alright, it's getting there. So what we're doing, Vern, is because this bend does not like to be in this Disnorcus, we have to modify the Disnorcus to notch this when it's already bent. So this notch can be further up here in the bend. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Sure. Righteous! Oh, buenas noches.
Oh. These are going to be purebred puppies.
Make sure we're at 0. Sorry.
We're low.
It's at 25.
We're low. 1 degree.
Quarter of a degree.
Oh, I saw a quarter. Calibrated eye.
Calibrated, senor.
What we use here is Luke's mustache.
A mustache coupled with a decent set of eyes.
You're up a hair. One more. Right there. Am I close?
Simone.
Simone.
High tone, Cabron, 20 degrees. Are we at 0? Fire. Oh, delicioso.
Ready?
Ready, Freddy. Thanks, buddy.
Can we say muck and forons?
Sounds okay.
Muck and forearms?
Muck and forons. For all you muck and forons out there that's going to be enjoying our smart ass activities, when you bend chromoly, you always have to bend it back. So for all you muck and forons out there that Luke still think is funny, but you have to bend chromoly a little bit extra to get it to spring back. So we wanted to go 20 degrees, we bent it to 22 degrees. Because this is such a small bend, we might have to go back in. Actually, I'm gonna give one more. I'm feeling 1 more degree. Then we release it. No, pull on it and see where we're at. 20 degrees.
Yeah. Pull the lever, Paul! You ever seen Emperor's New Groove? Emperor's New Groove.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, you gotta watch that with Sunday.
She's not ready for Disney movies yet. Set it right there. See what you did.
What we did?
You did. All we do is step on the pedal, bro.
tripod.
We're damn close.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
I have to figure out how to invert the two front letters so I can say Peachy Chingon.
Well, that's in Spanish, so it doesn't really matter.
It shouldn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Because white people won't know what we're saying.
Exactly.
All right, good, good.
That's why I said buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
All right.
All right.
Let's see how this fits. I cut that for you.
Did you?
Well, I didn't cut it out, but I cut that side.
Okay, good.
You want me to cut the bottom too? To cut this video.
This tripod's gonna kill me.
Well, it's what we have for now. Wow, we have to cut off
On the passenger side so we can get it to be, it's climbing uphill.
It looks like this still needs to drop on the backside.
I understand, but we're gaining. Before we get too far, let me show you what I'm seeing. So, this bar is climbing, okay? And it's gonna have to climb even more to get this the same, but if we pull some of this bend out right here, okay, then this can come down
Okay.
here, and then, well, we can move down accordingly to what we need to do to get to where we need to go.
Okay.
But as you take more and more away from this way, our bar angle is wrong over there.
Okay. For a big head. It's a lot of brain. We finished the other bar for the funny car cage, and now we're tacking it in after a lot of test fits and whatnot. So we're going to tack it in with the MIG, and then we'll go back and finish her off with the Tigmeister. And we're ready to roll. You want to eyeball it one more time while I...
Yes, sir.
Thank you. It's the last time I'll ask, I promise, for this tube.
Yep. Today.
Today.
I like it a lot.
Okay. And away we go.
That's it? I'm just kidding.
That's it.
One tack and it'll pass spec. Or tack. Or whatever. Chingones, cabrones.
I like it.
Ooh, hot.
Hot.
See? Funny car cage. This bar meets this bar. And this is the same angle as this. And it follows this angle down, and then it kicks back in. So I sit inside there. Rolling with the homies. This is exciting. Can I tack this bar in, Paul? No?
I want to stand back and look, so hold on. Push the...
Because tonight will be the night.
That I will fall.
Whatever you just bumped, it's nice. Now tack it.
Tack it. Cut my life up in 2 pieces. So we cut the factory cross member out right now. This is supporting the frame so it doesn't spread wide open. We have to do this because of the Billet Fabrications Jeff Johnson pan, because it's a dropout pan, so we can, observe what's going on with engine bearings and whatnot inside. It's only a 6-quart pan, but it's a huge pan because it has ball bearings in it for the oil slosh and stoppage and all that good stuff inside. What's Jeff Johnston's saying again? What is it?
Oil pans have never made horsepower at one time in its life, but they sure do waste them.
Correct.
And this oil pan is put on there so it wastes the least amount of horsepower we possibly could with oils. Slash, it has a built-in scraper in it, windage tray. Like you said, it's got 5 giant ball bearings that roll back and forth so oil can run back to the pan, but the second you go and start the braking or pull the parachute at the end of the track, it stops all the oil from coming up to the very front, but yet it doesn't have a front sump, so that's why Luke had to cut out the center section, and then I'll help him design a removable cross member so we can take the cross member out while the engine's still in the car, so we could look at bearings, so we could hopefully not have to fix it in the first year, but you know how that works out. So that's what Luke is doing right now, is he's getting ready to drop the engine into there for our first fit. See how it goes.
And see where we're at from there. Simon.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just kidding. Good morning. Good afternoon. Whatever time it is. Just thought I'd update you guys. So Luke and I have been working back and forth, me with my brain, him with his hands. And today we got the engine set in there. We have the engine set back 2 inches from where it was, closer to the firewall for what we're doing. And I have the blower mocked up for the first time and realized that the blower is much bigger than we expected. So we get to cut the front bars off, which is a positive and a negative, because Luke had built this front section in mild steel and we're going to switch it out to chromoly, so it'll be lighter. So that'll give us our engine setback. The other scenario that came out very expensive today is that there's no way that this oil pan and setup is going to work with the factory steering. So we're going to order a TRZ, I said TRZ stuff for the front end. We're going to convert it over to the mini rack that they make for the Chevelle. And that'll get us our steering back. We'll have the front cut off, blower mounting. Looks like we have to modify the valve cover so the blower can fit there. We had a discussion about whether or not we wanted to run the blower where it's at or put it up in the front, and since we're trying to get as much weight as far back as possible, and we've had very good success with blowing through the carburetor, but no, running the belt, the cog belt this way, and we've been very fast that way. So I think I'm going to keep the weight on the left front, help keep that down, but it also helps keep everything pushed back. So it's kind of where we're at right now. I'm going to cut the front bars out, but I did want some video of where it's at and what we're doing and what we ran into. And so there we go. Luke is almost done, worked his ass off today. Luke worked his tail off today and got most of the nice. Got most of the parts done. Built up for the funny car cage, and he's cleaning and drilling all the holes for the gas to escape when we're welding them. And so the funny car cage is done, and minus the little bars that are going to go around for the helmet brace. And so when that tubing comes in, we'll be able to bend it and put it up there. You got anything, Luke?
Nope.
Nope.
That's legit now.
That's legit. So here we are. See if this is going to mount up right there, or if I'm going to go a full motor plate up in the front and mount the blower to the motor plate. But I do know where the blower needs to go, and that bar is in the way. So when you look at it next time, all that pretty work is going to get cut out and done again.
Out she goes. Right us!
Luke's 30 in a day now.
Yeah, and it didn't. Hey guys, so that's our first video. As you saw, we got the funny car cage done and tacked in. We got the engine set in the car after cutting out the cross member. We're going to make a removable cross member now. Figured out where we're going to go with the steering. So thank you again for watching this video. We really appreciate it. YouTube is new to us. The editing is very difficult to understand for mechanics. But other than that, thanks again, and we're going to try and get out another video for you here soon.